Are you switching from a W-2 job to now being a full-time real estate agent? Well, let me tell you the 6 things that you should keep in mind and you should do when you make that transition. If you haven't already guessed it, working a W-2 job is easy. It's cush. You show up 40 hours a week, you get paid the same amount every other week, and your life goes on and on and on. Typically, people stuck in a W-2 job are just waiting for Friday, waiting for Saturday, and then Sunday comes around, they start to get scared and they get the Sunday, was it the Sunday blues or something? The Sunday scaries, the Monday scaries, whatever it is, right? That's where that comes from. People start to get scared on Sunday because they're just stuck in that rat race going over and over. So you've made the decision to go from a W-2 slave to a real estate agent where your income is unlimited, your time is at your hands, you've got tons of flexibility, and now you can really, your life is at your fingertips. And so this comes with, with great power comes great responsibility. This comes with a lot of responsibility. So yes, you are flexible. Yes, you can do things during the day that other people may not be able to do on a Tuesday at 6 or a Tuesday at 3 or whatever it is, right? But I want to warn you that going too far off the deep end and being too flexible will cause serious trauma, and you will not make it in this business unless you are structured and unless you are, regimented and disciplined. And so the first thing that I recommend you do when you get to your W-2, when you quit your W-2 and become a full-time real estate agent where you're your own boss, wake up at the same exact time. Pretend like you're going to work. Keep your routine the exact same. Wake up, brush your teeth, get a cup of coffee, hit the gym, whatever it is. I like to do my miracle morning, right? And then instead of going into work at 9 a.m., maybe you cut out that commute. You're in your desk at home at 8:30. You're starting your lead gen, right? And so that is, make sure your day stays structured, which is number 2. Structure your day. And so your lead generation is going to be the most important part of your business. Make sure you're doing that first thing, right? That's like doing a morning workout. By the time you're done, if you can get your lead gen done by 10 a.m., you got the whole day ahead of you, and you're still making sure that you're making your business going and moving it forward. Without lead gen, your business stops. So as part of your daily structure, make sure you've got your lead gen from 8 to 10. Turn everything else off. Just do your lead gen. That email can wait. The text messages can wait. Your Facebook and Instagram and TikTok can wait until after 10 a.m. Make sure you get your stuff done before 10 a.m. One thing that I like to do in the morning, this is the number 3, is set a top 3. So I like to say I want to get, if I do nothing else today, I'm going to get these 3 things done. And it may be something like call this person, whip up a CMA, maybe make a video just like this one. And whatever those top 3 things are, I kind of have them on me at all times. And I make sure that before I go to sleep, all 3 of those things are checked off. Compounding over time, you're going to build a serious business if you just keep successfully completing your top 3 tasks every day. Number 4, who is keeping you accountable to complete those tasks? It's you. But you will likely let yourself off because that's just how it goes. That's how we are mentally. That's how we're psychologically wired. So you need to pretend to have a boss. And maybe it's not some big rich guy with a mustache and glasses behind you in their suit or whatever, right? Like that's not the boss that I'm talking about. Your boss is somebody that you're working for. So maybe it's like your kid 20 years from now who wants to who wants to look back and know that their dad was a badass or their mom was a badass real estate agent, right? Maybe it's your spouse is who you're doing this for. Maybe it's your grandkids who you want to leave a legacy for, right? So who is that boss behind you? Who is keeping you accountable? And you can try to count on friends. I honestly don't like that. I need my own accountability partner. I need someone, right, even if it's imaginary, looking behind me and making sure that I'm getting my stuff done. And for me, it's my grandkids. I want my grandkids to know that their grandfather was a badass and they're living the life that they're living now because their granddad was a badass. So who is that for you? Pretend to have a boss and make sure they're keeping you accountable. Number 5, don't be afraid to take time off. Now, that doesn't mean you're working a normal Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 schedule, because real estate agents and entrepreneurs, we're always on and we're always off, right? I'm working on the weekends, and I take time off during the weekdays. It just doesn't matter. It's really whatever best fits my schedule. But typically with real estate agents, your money time is the weekends because that's when people are taking time off. That's when they're able to do showings. That's when all of the action happens in real estate is on the nights and on the weekends. And so what you may end up having to doing is taking a Tuesday, Wednesday off, right? If you need a break, taking a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and going on a vacation. Or, maybe you're not working 8-hour days, but instead you're working, 7 5-hour days or whatever it is versus, 5 8-hour days. And so you're kind of keeping that consistency. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you're working out. Make sure you're keeping yourself mentally and physically healthy, eating the right things, because that is what's going to make your mind right in order for you to stay disciplined in this business. And the last, number 6 thing is, as you get going in this business, you're going to want to scale. You're going to want to make things easier for yourself. So start building systems. That's number 6. Start building your systems. So if you know that there's a task that you're going to have to do again, make sure you document exactly how to do that task. So that way, someday you may be able to outsource that, whether it's to a VA or to a regular admin or whatever it is. You're not going to be able to be super successful in this business by yourself. Any business is created with a team. There's that quote, right? If you go alone, you'll go fast. If you go together, you go far. We want to go far in this business. We want to change the life of you, change the life of your family, and again, change the whole legacy of your family and create generational wealth. And so these are the 6 steps that you need to be mindful of when you're switching from a W-2 employee to an entrepreneur. What else am I missing? Please feel free to share in the comments below. If you like this video, give us a like, give us a follow, and we'll see you soon.